right? Now, let me talk about a part of what makes all this thing quite crazy, right? It could be in a workplace, in a family structure, in society, right? Now, it's crazy how to these people I call family, right? When I was working, I was all of a sudden respected. Like there was like some sort of there was a certain level of respect I was getting when I had a job than when I didn't have a job. Because it makes it crazy because it's like the moment you lose your job, it's like you lose your to these people. It's almost like you lose your brains too. No. And mind you, you didn't lose your job because you are a drunkard or because you're on drugs or because no, it will happen. Let's say maybe it was a contract, right? And then the contract came to an ending, right? And then it's like to these people, to these low vibrational people, to these people with low consciousness, right? It's like when you are in a position of saying you are working, right? It's like they give you a certain amount of respect. It's like the respect they give you, it depends on whether you are working and when you're not working. But this is where it gets crazy. It gets crazy because when you're not working, they'll treat you like you will never work again. that's that's what became even way too crazier to me, right? It's like when you're not working, for some mysterious reason, they think that you will never work again. And why am I saying that? Is because of the type of treatment they're gonna give you, right? They're gonna treat you like tomorrow they're killing you to get rid of the to get rid of the what do you call the evidence of the type of mistreatment they were giving you, right? Of the type of the how they will all of a sudden start installing doubt in you, and it's like you used to be there, now you're here, so we're gonna step on you. That's how it you know what I mean? That's how these people are gonna be operating, right? And it still shows you, and you look at these people and you realize how they just don't know what it is to be authentic. They operate out of being fake, right? They operate out of a structure that's been built from a lie, right? And it's like they would see that if you were to get in a position where you can be independent, you would surpass them 100 times. So because of that, it's crazy how automatically in these people it installs like this 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 thing of them coming against you and coming against your come up and treating you like you will never this is where it hits me most. Like they will treat you like you would never get there. And it's almost like, do these people expect me to still be cool with them by the time I do get there? Am I making sense? And it's like, so these people, they have convinced themselves that I'll never get there now. I'm trapped. My life is over, right? Just because I'm not working now. Okay? And it's crazy because you know, people, and it's deep, my people. It's deep. And I'll be there looking at these people like, so it's like, you know how sometimes, how sometimes say, sometimes God wants to show you the people who are for you. Like, listen, God knows where you're going, right? He knows your position in this life. Like, he knows the finished product of who you will be by the time you get to the position that he has for you, which is by the time you become the best version of yourself and you have done the healing, right? And you are right there. You are right at the top of where he wants you to be, right? And he knows that you have done the work when it comes to building a relationship with him and understanding him, right? And he cannot let the people who have not really done that work to still be around you, because automatically those people will pull you down, right? Because they'll see you doing the work. It becomes crabs in the barrel now, right? They will see that you have done the work, and they would work so hard to think that they can break you, so that you become as they are, you become as bitter as they are, right? So that you become as miserable and fall into depression like they are in it, right? Now, this thing of me saying it's crazy because they will treat you like they think that you'll never get into a position where now you can be you can be independent, right? And you'll get to the position where now you're at the top. It's so the prophecy is fulfilled, right? Because now you're gonna get to that position and you would know the type of people they are, unless they do the work, right? Excuse me. Unless they do the work, right? That's when they'll be welcome to be around your presence, right? But right now, your presence to them is nothing that comes with any bad intentions towards them, but you see them acting and mostly they're always trying to plot things in such a way that they want to put you in a position where you feel like you are not okay, like you feel like you're not smart enough, or you are lacking. Like somehow they always wanna get one up on you and act like they are superior or smarter than you in some type of way, right? And the crazy part is you are not trying to be smarter than them. You know, the crazy part is you are not even trying to be smarter than them. You're just living life, right? Now it goes back to how I started this video by saying being real and being authentic, right? It's quite a rare thing. Okay. At first, you're gonna think, nah, because I'm nice to people and I'm genuine to people, people will show the same back. But that's not the case, right? People can never really show the same authenticity back because they don't have that authenticity, right? Because they haven't really done the inner work. It's like, bro, around such people, they'll always make sure they drag you down, right? They dim your light, right? They move this, move that in such a way that they want to put you in a position where they can point fingers at you and say, look, you are lacking this, you are lacking that, you are imperfect. Of course, I'm not perfect, right? I'm not perfect, but then it's like everybody's not perfect, but you can't always be trying to force people in certain positions just so you prove something, right? Just so you prove that indeed they're not perfect, right? But anyway, let me cut this video here, right? Let me say stay prayed up, know yourself, right? Find healing, right? Become the best version of yourself, right? Okay? And don't let anybody tell you who you are and you're supposed to be. And don't let anybody who's trying to break you and break your emotions win at that. Okay? But anyway, let me cut this video here. Let me stay prayed up, stay meditated, right? Peace.